It's on right now. All right. All right, what's up, y'all? How we doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm cool. Let me ask y'all something. Does anyone here know how to rap?
No.
Not me.
All right. Okay. If y'all don't know me, my name's Filippo Zarate, or just call me Cuzzo. And here are the foundational elements of rap. Rap begins with rhythm, but it builds legacy through structure, voice, and cultural depth. The line from Trisha's Rose, Black Noise reminds us that rap is more than entertainment. It's a cultural force in the form of resistance. Rose, 1994. Rap is one of the most influential movements of our time. It shapes language, identity, and culture across generations, yet it's often understood as unstructured or shallow. By breaking down its elements, we can see the discipline, artistry, and cultural depth that make rap one of the most powerful art forms today. Rap is important because it's more than just a style of music. It is a cultural movement that shapes language, identity, and community across generations. It provides a platform for self-expression, storytelling, and resistance, especially for marginalized voices. Rose, 1994. By understanding its foundational elements, we can better appreciate rap as both a disciplined art form and a powerful cultural force that continues to its influence society worldwide. Edwards, 2009, and Scott, 2012. I'm credible to discuss this topic because I've studied rap through sources such as Paul Edwards' How to Rap, Joseph Scott's Making Beats, and Rose's Black Noise. These works break down both the technical craft and the cultural meaning of rap, and I have drawn on them to prepare for this demonstration. Today, I'm gonna demonstrate and explain 5 foundational elements of rap, making a 16-bar verse, freestyling, beat making, oral tradition, and flow. Let's start off with number 1, writing a 16-bar verse. Knowledge of structure in the 16-bar verse. Each bar has 4 beats by default, so a verse is typically 64 beats long. Edwards, 2009. This structure organizes rhyme schemes, punchlines, and storytelling, and it demonstrates rap as discipline as a written art form. Rhyme schemes and complexity. Internal rhymes create texture and rhythm. Multi-syllabic rhymes demonstrate technical skill. Edwards, 2009. And end rhymes provide closure and memorability. Different impacts on artistry. Verses allow rappers to build narrative arts. They create spaces for punchlines and wordplay, and they show rap's connection to poetry and literature. Now that we've seen the written foundation, let's move to improvisation, which is freestyling, number 2. Freestyle has its own definition and purpose. Freestyle is improvising in real time. It shows mental agility and quick wordplay, and it proves that rap is both structured and spontaneous. Freestyle has different performance energies. Freestyling connects directly to the crowd. It creates excitement through unpredictability, and it demonstrates creativity under pressure. Cultural roles in freestyles. Freestyling is central to rap battles. It builds community through shared participation, and it keeps rap rooted in oral performance traditions. And speaking of rap battles, okay, let me ask y'all something. If I was in a rap battle between myself and Eminem, who do y'all think would win?
Eminem.
Eminem. I would agree. He's better than me anyway. Anyways, after lyrics, rap also depends on beats and sound. Now we move on to beat making. All kinds of beats have their own technical foundation. Producers lay drums, melodies, samples, and effects. Sample connects rap to older traditions like funk and jazz, Slosh 2004. Digital audio workstations make beat making accessible. I'm talking about Ableton, BandLab, Elgato, FL Studio, Logic Pro X, Pro Tools, etc. We got like thousands of DAWs, you know what I mean? Every beat has its own emotional impact. A dark beat creates intensity and seriousness. A light beat creates playfulness and energy. And a beat shapes how the audience feels about the message. Artistic collaboration on beats of any kind. Producers and rappers co-create the sound. Signature beats define regional styles like Bay Area hype, for example. and beat making allows innovation through remixing and sampling. Beyond sound, rap also creates cultural history. Now we move on to oral tradition. All kinds of historical roots in the tradition of rap. Rap connects to African rhymes and storytelling traditions. It continues the legacy of spoken word poetry, and it preserves history and identity through performance. Rose 994. And resistance and empowerment in history. Rap gives voice to marginalized communities. It challenges stereotypes and power structures, and it acts as a hidden transcript of resistance. Rose 1994. Different kinds of cultural continuity and effort. Rap possesses knowledge across generations. It documents social and political structures, and it transforms lived experience into art. Finally, rap comes alive through flow and delivery, which is now, we move on to flow and delivery. Flow acts as rhythm in most cases. Straight, syncopated, or double time flows change meaning. Flow creates each rapper's unique style, and flow determines how the audience hears the message. Edwards, 2009. Delivery acts as performance in most cases. Breath control shapes pacing, tone and emphasis create emotion, and stage presence enhance audience connection. Artistic significance of all different kinds. Flow and delivery distinguish great rappers that make lyrics memorable and impactful. They turn rap into both music and performance art. Today, I demonstrated how rap is built on 5 elements: the 16-bar verse, freestyle, beat making, oral tradition, and flow. Rap begins with rhythm, but it builds legacy through structure, cultural, and voice. By understanding its craft, we can listen to new awareness and recognize rap as one of the most powerful art forms of our time. Rap is more than just music. It's a living art form that blends structure, creativity, and cultural power. By appreciating its elements, you not only hear the rhythm, but also understand the legacy it continues to build. So I'm gonna give y'all a little story of myself. So when I was 15, I went through making beats on BandLab. On my phone, right? It was only just sample loops from the library, but I wasn't even that good. I was just a beginner, right? And I didn't start rapping when I was 17. All right, I made this one song. Well, it wasn't that good. I only posted on SoundCloud and YouTube and Bandcamp. And a month later, I made another song. Well, I improved on the lyrics and that, and yeah. And this made me more better in my lyrics and that. Sometimes I would just write my own lyrics, or sometimes I just use ChatGPT to brainstorm me some ideas. You know what I mean? And yeah. And in case y'all don't know me, I'll tell you one more time. My name is Filippo Zerai, or just call me Cuzlo. It doesn't really matter. And this concludes my speech. Thank you. All right, what's up, y'all? How are we today?
Good. How about you?
I'm cool too. All right. Let me ask y'all something real quick. Does anyone here listen to rap music? Damn, almost all of us. Has anyone ever listened to my music before?
A couple of them.
All platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everywhere. All right. I want y'all to close your eyes for a second and imagine yourself walking through a park gathered with a crowd and a beat blasting from a speaker and one voice commanding attention with rhythm and rhyming lyrics. It's an art form born from the streets but now shaping global culture worldwide, known as rap culture. I'm credible to discuss this topic because of sources such as Paul Edwards' How to Rap, 2009, Joseph Scloss Making Beats, 2004, and Trisha Rose's Black Noise, 1994. This topic is important because this has forever been a hobby of mine and a music genre of my favorite, therefore being a part of my entire life since then. Today I'm about to inform you how rap culture became a part of my life and my side of the story. When I was young, like around the 2010s decade, I would gather myself to rap music. I have a lot of favorite rap artists, and one of them is Kendrick. Rose 1994 explains that it's more than just entertainment. It's a cultural force of identity and resistance. That's what I felt like, even as a kid. I became familiar with rap music back in the early days. When I was in 6th grade, my bus driver would sometimes or always play a lot of rap songs from a radio station on the way to school or back home. Now that I've talked about how rap music became a favorite, I'm gonna talk about how my rap career came through. A few years later, at 15, I began experimenting with BandLab on my phone. I wasn't an expert back then. Squash 2004 describes beat making as the heartbeat of hip hop creativity, and I lived that truth as I pieced together loops from the library and the drum patterns. At 17, I released my first song on YouTube and SoundCloud, and it wasn't great because the lyrics were weak and the flow didn't match my vibe. And 2009 emphasizes that rap mastery comes from persistence and refinement, so I kept pushing. A song dropped later, I dropped my second track, this time on all platforms. Throughout 2024, a few more singles later, I released my first album in December 2024 called All Blue Season, with only 9 songs on the album that I recorded through BandLab. Overall, rap culture influenced my personal growth and creativity. It taught me discipline, producing beats sometimes, and releasing music requires consistency. It gave me confidence. Rap allowed me to express my thoughts authentically and connect with others. Even when my first song didn't land well, I kept moving forward. It gave me a voice and confidence as rap allowed me to express my thoughts and experiences in a way that felt authentic. Sharing my music everywhere helped me connect with others and believe my creative potential. To recap, rap culture has been a part of my life since the early days, and I transitioned from a listener to creator, and that taught me discipline, persistence, and confidence, shaping my creativity and personal growth. After all, rap isn't just music to me, it's a part of my bloodline, my hobby, and my personality, and forever will be. From listening to rap as a kid to building my own career, it has shaped my creativity and identity. No matter where life takes me, rap culture will remain a part of who I am forever. Therefore, I am forever proud to be a rapper. And if you don't know me, my name is Filipos, and my rap name is Cuzzo Kennedy. This concludes my speech. It's on now. What's up, guys? How are we today?
Good, how about you?
Me too, I'm cool too. All right. Show of hands if anybody is ever familiar with rap music. And has anyone ever write their own lyrics before? But what about, has anybody ever heard my music before? All right. All right. Close your eyes and picture this real quick. The beat drops, the room vibrates, and suddenly the words you've written, which will be your words, flow perfectly in rhythm. Heads nod, eyes widen, and people lean in. You're not just speaking, you're commanding attention, shaping energy, and telling your story in a way nobody ever could. I study rap as an art form and as a discipline. Scholars like Shang 2005 argue that hip hop is not just music, but it's also a cultural movement that helped reshape overall identity and communication along the way. All right. This matters to me because rap isn't just confined to stages or studios alone. It's about communication, rhythm, and self-expression. Whether you're presenting in class, or just pitching an idea at work, or just trying to find your voice, learning rap strengthens the skills you already use every day. Rose 1994. I'm here to argue that everyone should learn to rap and write their own on-beat bars. Doing so develops creativity, strengthens communication, and empowers self-expression in few ways than other art forms could. The The only problem is too many people believe rap is only for professionals or celebrities, leaving everyday voices unheard. The lack of confidence and self-expression means many people feel their words don't matter or just won't resonate. Without a creative outlet, emotions and ideas bottle up, leading to frustration or just plain silence. The misconception about rap as just entertainment is how society may dismiss rap as shallow, aggressive, or purely commercial alone. Therefore, this only blinds us to rap's deeper role as poetry, storytelling, and cultural commentary of the entire genre. Perry 2004. If rap is misunderstood and undervalued, why does this problem exist? Let's dig a little deeper into the barriers to learning rap as cultural and psychological. Cultural gatekeeping is often portrayed as belonging to only certain communities or lifestyles. Yet, as Rose 1994 notes, hip-hop thrives diversity and fresh voices. The fear of failure and judgment is that many hesitate to write bars because they fear sounding, quote, offbeat or corny. Without practice, this fear is a self-fulfilling cycle. People never try, so they never improve, though there are accessible solutions for everybody to rap. Learning to rap is both accessible and transformative. It's meant to be treated as a skill, not mystery. Rap requires practice with rhythm, rhyme, and wordplay. Like learning an instrument, Change 2005. Beginners can start with simple beats, clapping patterns, or spoken words, gradually building complexity, which is a very simple process. To use rap as a personal development tool, writing bars improve a good amount of skill in vocabulary, timing, and overall confidence in public speaking, as well as providing a good, healthy outlet for emotions, turning stress into art. Perry 2004. Now that we've seen the problem lies in misconceptions and lack of confidence, these issues persist due to cultural gatekeeping and fear of judgment. And that the solution is to embrace rap as just a skill, a tool for growth, and a community practice. Overall, rap is not just music, it's an empowerment. It's rhythm meeting language, creativity meeting discipline, and self-expression meeting connection. Here's a tip. Write one bar today, place it on a beat, even if it's just clapping your hands, then share it with your friends, your family. Step into the rhythm of your own voice, because learning to rap is learning to own your story. All right. And here's my short advice. If y'all wanna be successful at something, you just gotta put your mind into it first. You gotta go through it. Because if you go through it, you're gonna be successful, you know what I mean? All right, and if y'all don't know me, I'm gonna say this for the last time. My name's Filippo Zarai, or just call me Cuzlo. And this was my speech about how you could rap and as well as writing your own lyrics. Thank you.